A dense cloud of dust and smoke covers the entrance. Wind from the reddish atmosphere of Vegeta bursts the enclosure, waving royal banners. The guards, who prostrated before Frieza, jumped out of survival. Pure instinct and confusion take over the room. The palace alarms, screaming frantically.
Attack! Protect the king! Who dares attack the royal palace? Show your faces, you scumbags!
In the middle, Frieza didn't flinch, maintaining graceful posture, with one leg crossed over the other, a white tail swaying, a sadistic smile razor sharp on his face. He knows who just arrived. King Vegeta, kneeling, slowly raises his head. Dark eyes with humiliation dig through the smoke screen. There's something in the air, a pressure that doesn't belong to Frieza, an energy, heavy and burning, but strangely familiar. As the dust settles, two silhouettes are drawn. The first is Goku. At his side is Vegeta. His face contains fury. Jaws are clenched, about to break. The silence falls over the room. The trackers of the elite soldiers begin to blink. They look dialed in significant numbers. Goku and Vegeta are suppressing their ki, looking their eyes like a gadget on like low-class warriors. The Saiyan instinct of those present screams to flee. King Vegeta opens his eyes, watching the man lead the intrusion.
It can't be. Who are you? Your face. That badge on your armor doesn't belong to our army, but you're bearing. Get up.
Vegeta's order resounds like thunder. Not a request, a mandate. King Vegeta, accustomed to giving orders, has a chill through his body. For a second, his body almost instinctively obeys the authority of a stranger.
How dare you address me like that, you insect! I'm King Vegeta, the ruler of this race!
Oh, my dear king, what a touching scene and tragic one at the same time. I see that genetics are strong in your family. I admit your lineage has improved over the years.
Frieza gets to his feet, while his body begins to release his power.
King Vegeta, allow me to introduce you your savior, or maybe his executioner, depending on how this ends up. The man in front of you is none other than your son, Prince Vegeta.
The impact hits Vegeta and the entire Saiyan elite with the force of a meteorite. Nappa steps back. Paragus, hiding in the back rows, frowns.
My son? The prince? Impossible! My son's a boy who was just sent to conquer a distant land on your orders, Frieza. Shut up, Frieza. This theater ends now. I thought the last beating we gave you in the Tournament of Power would have taught you how to keep your miserable existence hidden in the darkest corner of this universe.
Oh, Vegeta, you're impulsive and predictable. I felt this piece of grimy rock reappearing in my universe. I knew you two noisy monkeys wouldn't take long to poke your noses out. It's poetic, really. I've got my army back, and I have an opportunity to humiliate you in front of your father you idolized so much.
King Vegeta, still processing the man in front of him from the future, feels his pride hurt to see how Frieza treats both of them as pawns.
Enough! I won't allow you to make fun of my family and my palace. Guards, attack this imposter and his companion. Show Frieza our power. How pathetic. Even now you're dancing in the palm of his hand, believing that your pathetic low-class soldiers could do something. Are you calling the low-class the coward? These trackers say your level's only a few hundred. You're not the prince. You're a sham. I'll destroy you.
Nappa, in his youthful heyday, lunges towards him with a deafening roar. His muscles swell, carrying the weight of a punch to his face. Goku makes a gesture to intervene, but Vegeta raises a hand, stopping him.
Don't meddle, Kakarot. This is family.
Nappa's fist, able to destroy mountains, hits Vegeta's face directly. A rumble resounds. The wind blows past the layers of soldiers. When the smoke clears, the scene freezes the blood of the Saiyans. Vegeta hasn't even moved. Not even batted an eye. Nappa's fist crushed his cheek, but Vegeta doesn't have a scratch. It's like a fly collided with a mountain.
What? My hand? Impossible, he didn't even blink! You're loud, useless, and weak, Nappa. Just like I remember you. I eliminated you myself on Earth.
With a movement that the Saiyan couldn't follow, Vegeta snaps his fingers. A force of the shockwave from the snap sends Nappa off the ground in through the entire throne room, crashing through a stone pillar, knocking him out. Panic breaks out. The trackers explode while they try to calculate the minuscule peak of energy Vegeta released.
The trackers exploded! What kind of monster are you? It's impossible for a Saiyan to have this power without being an Ozaru.
Heh, you're behind the times. Vegeta's stronger than that. And compared to what we could do now, that's nothing. Hey, Frieza, don't you stop playing games and fight for real. Goku, you are always anxious to die. I wonder how your reality with your ancestors will react when they see this legend turn into reality.
Dad, get out of the way and watch. Watch how we make this lizard kneel, and with the blood of the royal family and what it's become.
Vegeta steps in front of Frieza, eyes closed and fists clenched. The planet shakes. Not a tremor, it's a deep tectonic earthquake, making the foundations creak. The reddish sky becomes dark, with thunderclouds that spiral over the capital. The Saiyans in the streets look towards the castle, terrified. In the hall, small rocks and glass levitate around Vegeta, defying the gravity.
What are you doing? This whole planet is shaking.
With a roar that tears the air, Vegeta's repressed ki explodes. An explosion of golden light, blinding and absolute, floods every corner of the palace. Pressure throws the Saiyan elite, and Goku has to cover his eyes with his arm, smiling at the power of his eternal rival. When the light decreases, Vegeta's silhouette is revealed. Accessing Super Saiyan, and all the elite Saiyans fall to the ground.
The golden hair! That angry aura! It can't be! The legend! Ancient scrolls were right, we have a millennial warrior! The Super Saiyan! My son's the Super Saiyan!
Vegeta, far from intimidated, claps his hands slowly.
Bravo, Vegeta! A spectacular entrance, but you and I know Super Saiyan status is ancient history to us. I think you're going to scare me with this parlor trick. You're delusional more than your father.
I didn't transform to scare you, you vermin. I did it so the cowards call themselves elite understand the peak Saiyan power. I'll kill you, and use something more appropriate.
The atmosphere changes. Vegeta's fury becomes compressed. The wind stops, replaced by a natural silence. For King Vegeta and his soldiers, the immense ki pressure is felt that disappears. And now it looks like he's just standing there.
Your ki has disappeared to nothing. Have you lost your energy?
You're wrong. It did disappear. It's on a plane we can't perceive. He's using the ki of the gods.
A blue flash crosses the room. Golden aura bursts like crystal, revealing a new color. Super Saiyan Blue has awakened. The beauty leaves us speechless, but Frieza knows what this color means.
So you're serious. Very well. I expect nothing less from you.
Frieza flexes. The air around the body distorts. Violent golden bursts of light tear the floor of the palace. The pressure is monstrous, that the marble disintegrates into dust. With a scream, Frieza wraps himself in light and explodes, revealing his ultimate form. A pearly white body replaced by solid gold and purple breastplate. Golden Frieza is ready for battle.
Behold, this is the supreme evolution of the Emperor of the Universe. Not the power of a false god can save this disgusting race.
Without another word, Vegeta and Frieza disappear from sight. Seconds later, a cataclysmic shockwave detonates the room. The roof of the palace is torn off and thrown into the stratosphere by the sheer air pressure of the impact. The red sky of the planet Vegeta is exposed.
What? I can't see them!
Wow, Vegeta's now holding back. They're going to kill from the first second. Thousands of meters high, the celestial golden sparks collide. Each impact of thunder deafens the entire capital. Vegeta in Super Saiyan Blue throws punches at Frieza, and crashes the fists of the golden Frieza with circular shockwaves that clear the clouds of a radius of hundreds of kilometers.
I'll kill you, Frieza. You'll pay for every drop of Saiyan blood you shed, and the audacity for setting foot on this planet again.
Ho ho ho! Your words are noble, but deep down you're still a scared child crying on my ship.
Vegeta roars with the divine energy in his fist. The blue glow floods the sky. Frieza does the same with his left with a purple sphere of energy. Both attacks collide, resulting in the illumination of Vegeta like a second sun in orbit. On the outskirts, two figures watch the spectacle on a floating meteorite. Whis with a bowl of space noodles that he got on a quick stop, and Beerus with a huge thigh of roast beef from a star beast.
Gotta admit, Frieza knows how to put on a show, and Vegeta's quite motivated.
Oh dear, you keep increasing your ki at this rate, and the Planet Vegeta can't stand up to the battle, Mr. Beerus. I think it'd be ironic if the planet is destroyed again by its own prince, don't you think?
Not my problem. If they break the planet, let them fix it. I only came for the food and the entertainment.
Back at the palace, King Vegeta and the troops look at the sky paralyzed. They realize in reality their warrior pride, galactic empire, and power levels they are believed that made them the supreme race of the universe is less than a speck of dust in the battle of the gods that's waged overhead. Goku, standing in the rubble, clenches his fists. His ki pulses, generating silvery flashes around his body. Hang in there, Vegeta! Leave some fun for me, too! What will happen next? Find out in the next chapter. Well, guys, this is all for today's chapter. I hope you liked it and it was to your liking. Now, don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment, and subscribe. Now, without further ado, see you in a new video. Until next time.